Test. We're good. All right, Lance, are you in here?
Yo, what's good, guys? What's good?
What's up? All right, let's get started here. This week has probably been, it has to be the most wildest trading week, right? I don't think anyone can top this week. Like the range itself is insane. Like 10%, like 12%, and then like 7% the next day, and then just back to back 5% days. Have you, Lanta? Have you ever had a day that's like kind of more volatile than that, or that week? I mean,
No, man, this
I
week's
don't,
been insane.
I don't think anything can top that. Like dead ass.
So 12% day 2 days ago. Yesterday we touched -7%, and then it's been insane for sure.
These days are like the one, like if you just kind of like full port upside and it pumps, then flip downside and dumps. You do like three
Yep.
times, you could just like fucking 100 extra money, bro.
Yep. It's insane, man. It's so crazy because you guys look at price now and it's just like we've been very internal today. We haven't really done much. Yet some of these candles are still 10, 15, 20 plus points on ES, which is crazy because
ES is crazy.
yeah,
And NQ is like 50
still
point
really
candles.
volatile. Yep.
Damn, bro. Like I feel like it. Like I would want to risk down, but at the same time, like this is also an opportunity to like really max out on funded. Not like for eval, but like just to milk them basically. Like you run a top step, you just get a good trade. 5 minutes later, out 200 points up, and then that could be like fucking 10,000 per account in like 5-10 minutes for this price action.
Yep. Literally
But
insane.
I think me and you both been sized down, ironically.
Yeah.
This week we haven't been making that much compared to other weeks, other normal weeks.
Yeah, I've just been more so risk on. I've been risk on the whole year, so I just decided to. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit back for a little bit because I felt myself getting fatigued a little bit, so it's kind of. I still traded this week, but just downsized overall. And so yeah, it's just more so me. But yeah, you still been crushing it. Bry's still the Asian demon. He's still going crazy with it, which is good. But yeah, wild day today. Very rangy. Chat, how are you feeling?
Damn, we're like near the top of the range right now.
Yeah, ES wants to go.
This looks really bullish. Like we just tapped inside 15-minute gap. We're pushing the top of the range. And we already swept London lows, basically. I don't know how this cannot be bullish here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's weirdly enough, I don't know why. In terms of the draw, I felt today after we came down and we initially took out London low and we swept that, I felt like it was kind of easy to get a gauge behind where price and draw was gonna go. It was more so just price itself, in my opinion. Just very wicky today, very up and down. I hated the idea of me taking a model trade, having the bias correct, but then just getting wicked out prior to seeing validation for a trade. So yeah, I just personally wrote out SPX today, writing draw. That's all I done, and
that was longs, right?
Yeah, I'm still in them right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. You know what's funny? Desi was messaging me last night. He's like, "Be honest right now. I have SPX calls. You think I'm good, or you think I'm cooked?" And I was like, "I don't even know, man." But like, I think we're up like almost 1.5%. He should be up right now. But I think since he missed out the opportunity to like make, I don't know, it was like 5K to mill because he didn't hold. I think he's really trying to hold it down this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking nuts.
Chat's already feeding for a trade.
But I think I streamed one time this week, and we took a trade, and it was like 30 points on ES so quickly. Like on ES, bro. Dude. And I think we were all in like micros. We had like 5 micros. Like, how did I just make like $600 off of 5 micros? And not even holding all the way too. I was like trimming.
Literally.
J Money's short 5 minis. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is like 5x volatility from normal. So like if you're doing like, I don't know, if you're doing, you usually do 3 minis, you gotta go down to like close to 1 or under.
Kind of waking up and down here. Yes, looks like it wants to trade pass high, and Q's just kind of a little behind.
Well, it's Friday. We're gonna do some giveaways today, chat. I've been skipping streams kind of like half the week, so we're backlogged in giveaways today. So if we don't get a trade, at least you'll get rewarded.
I hope we continue to rip because I'd hate to see us pop back down into range. I'd really not like that because for us to take out London low and or overnight low and then overnight high, it's just it goes back to 50-50 for me. At least my bias flipped when we took out that London low and we saw a good change in state of delivery back up. Like it made it clear for us to trade higher. Now if we come back down, it's just like it's like overnight low, like overnight high. I don't know what I'm gonna like here.
I mean, what is it drawing to? We didn't grab the London high yet, right? On NQ. Oh yes, we did already. I feel like SMT this week has been kind of crazy. Like if it's like some like I think earlier this week, ES took the high, NQ did, and we just freaking dumped hard from there. We're actually turning back down.
Did I take a trade this morning? No, I didn't. I didn't take a trade on futures. I did end up taking an SPX trade, but that was more so just riding draw. Yeah, no like real risk, real trade on yet for today. Hopefully we do clear up and see a good move. We did see a good move, but continuation would be ideal.
Where am I looking? It's like I'm looking left side. We just grinded up pretty aggressively. We took ES highs. NQ missed the London high here. 15 minutes still holding, so I have to probably lean bullish still until this flips. Because we already took the lows. So I think we want to just look for a sweep. Fail drive lower and then look for longs on the way up. After a 2-week winning streak, got cooked immensely this week, lost all confidence. This week is the week to really lose everything, I feel like. If you oversize on this volatility and just like tilt, you lose everything, even like your live port cash. Like imagine you have like a few $100,000, you're trading it, you can just lose everything so fast just because how fast it's moving.
So how old are you? I'm 22. I know I sound younger. That's like the ongoing joke, but I'm 22. And then Brian's 13, so he's illegally streaming right now, by the way. Illegally trading.
I trade under my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lean downside or no, upside. I mean, still, but we're just way too high to really just jump in longs here. I think if you're trading like live cash, the best thing you do is not even kind of scalping, it's just like swing trading. That's what I've been doing on Robinhood. Like, it was a battle because I was trying to buy the dip, ate some drawdown, but then I just kind of played it right and we're up pretty good.
Yeah, live account. I've just played it to where I've been extremely downsized. That's what I've done this week. Usually I take minis. I've done micros, and that's all I've done.
You can
It's
make
just
so much with micros still too. Like Brett Simba, he put
insane.
5 micros, he's up 20,000. He's like 1,000 points higher on NQ, which is like you would think is crazy, but like that was like in a few hours.
Dude.
Like move 1,000 points.
Talk about Desi. He took one mini equivalent to 10 micros, and he was up 20K within the span of like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Remember that move?
yeah,
Remember
it's
that
kinda
news
crazy.
move? Mm-mm-mm.
But I
Oh,
feel
Brian
like
here.
I took half the trades I did my previous last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But somewhat made, I think, even more money if we count my Robinhood and stuff like that, because like it's just so much going on. But if we only count funded, I think it's been like pretty steady still. We were actually hitting stuff
Yeah.
like Asia. If you guys were here Asia last night in either our Discord, we got a good I think it was short.
Yeah.
It was like I think 20
You
points or
snipe.
18 points on ES, which is like on Asia, 18 points on ES in like 5 minutes is kind of also nuts. Because that same equivalent 18 points on ES is translated to like 90 points on NQ. So we're up a little bit on Apex right now, just trading micros.
So I was watching Nutty's video, who does like the Apex payouts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so I saw a stat, or he posted it on the Excel sheet. Apex has already paid out close to $300 million this year.
This year?
Yeah.
I guess they're doing like, what, 30 million per month? Or 25 million per month? Wait, how'd that even work? Because it's only been 4 months now. If they're paying like 25, 30, 25, 30. That'd just be like 100 mil, no? For this year?
Are you sure? Wait. Hold on. No, because I remember. Hold on, let me go to this video.
I
It might
remember
be. It might
seeing
be like.
the month, unless you're talking about lifetime. I feel like it'd be lifetime.
Oh, that might be. It might be lifetime. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
There you go.
300 mil is very, very impressive still.
328. Yes, this was like 328.
It's because like
I don't know
the
why
first early
it's
years
really
are
big.
slow, but like now they're just doing like 25, 30 mil. They peaked out earlier too.
Yeah. My fault. I don't know why I thought. 328. Yeah, that'd be dumb. That'd be foolish. I don't know why I thought that. It's over 100 items a month. They're not grossing 100 items a month. Maybe in their prime, they're still probably grossing a lot of money, but.
Well, we saw the court case. They were making like 10 million net profit, like after all the payouts, after paying the staff, all the fees and all that stuff. They came out and that's like what they reported in tax. I don't know, like they're even after all expenses.
Oh.
But like, I want to see numbers on like the other firm, like Top Step. We see numbers on the smaller firm like Tradeify, but let's compare with Top Step. Let's see, are they even? You think they would do the same amount of numbers in payouts, 300 million?
No.
Well, you have to account that
like,
Top Step been around for a little bit, like I guess long, but like they were smaller back then still too. But so they have some more years in.
I see. I don't think so, because if you, I don't know, they'd probably. Are you talking about in terms of revenue? Because for Top Step, I feel like there's more traders, like percentage wise, because obviously Apex has more customers. Like traders percentage wise to pay out probably get paid more. There's more traders that get paid out percentage wise on Top Step, but it's less. Because Apex, like most people, what they do is they buy accounts, they go for the 1 day pass, and they try to get the full cap withdrawal on the accounts. So they either go big or go home, within that 8 day window, which is what caused a lot of failed accounts. For Top Step, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who take base hit payouts, which is obviously a good thing. Which is why I still really like Top Step, but yeah, I think like percentage wise, Top Step traders get paid out more in terms of like how much, like in terms of, I feel like if Top Step were doing the revenue that Apex were, Apex would still be paying out more, because people no matter what, you can't beat the payouts that Apex offers. 40K on a 50K. What's the math? 60K on 250K, 70Ks on 300Ks. Like, you're not getting on that on Top Step. Your cap withdrawal right now is 25K across 5 accounts, right? So Apex just offers so much more. I feel like if they were yielding the same revenue, Apex would still be paying out more dollar amount.
But bro, here's the thing though. Top Step could be doing 2 days payout. That's what Patek was hinting at. If you do 50% consistency, remove the 5-day profit target, like $200 days, 2 days payout.
Yeah.
Let's say you make $5,000. Next day you make another $5,000. You can take half of it right there, and then you can keep on repeating it. That's kind of interesting. It's like somewhat like a take prop trader model, but with a consistent rule. And like now, I think their new Top Step dashboard, they have instant payout too. Like you can request it same day and start trading next day. And so it's like, it's actually interesting. I don't know, like, I guess if people, how do people care about a 50% consistent rule unfunded? For my trading, I feel like it wouldn't bother me, but I guess if we're trading aggressively, like the day that Lanto did like 50K on each account, like that would be hard for him to do it again.
I don't mind the consistency rule as long as you take out the cap. Then like I feel like having both is just so tough because like the cap you make it withdraws 5K, so you have to get to 10K to get the 5K withdrawal. Meaning, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna still want to, you gotta take something out. I thought I had a clear image of what they're trying to do exactly in the past, but like they've just done certain things where I'm just like, huh? Like they talked about like minimizing supposed gamblers or people trying to game the system. That's fair. If you want to do that, just add a consistency rule in the first place. But then they start adding certain different things, payout caps, move to live faster. Like I don't get what their goal here is. Obviously, like they won't say this, guys, but what they're trying to do is they're just trying to mitigate, like obviously the expenses, which is just paying out traders. Like,
bro,
as much as they say it's a good thing to get moved live quick, as much as a good thing to say, oh this that. That all they're doing is just to simply make them more money. That's it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but they market it as a good thing, which I don't like.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Right. Oh, I was gonna say. I think Top Step is the one firm that's eating the most losses this past like week and a half. Because like if you think about it, like other firms, they have pretty strong consistent rule. You can't make that much. You limited. But Top Step's the only one where you just screw them over. Except take profit, but like this trailing drawdown, I feel like people could just blow their account there too. So I think that's what's pushing them to add this consistent rule. Because you have someone random, 5 accounts. Let me just do 3 minis. Oh, I just hit 300 points in 5 minutes. I just made 15,000 per account. He just made a yearly salary and a free basically a coin toss.
That's understand. I understand that. Just add a consistency rule. What more do you need to do after that?
Yeah, no,
I don't get.
That's what they're doing. They're adding a 50% consistent rule. And then they actually give you more benefits after, which is benefits that they are kind of giving back already, which is removing the 5-day limit.
What?
And then
what's the point of instilling a cap on payout?
Oh no, they're gonna increase that now too.
I know, but what's the point of it having that in the first place?
Wait, what cap were you talking about? Is it like
the 5K per account?
Oh yeah, that's the part they're gonna increase. I think he said he's gonna remove it completely. So
that's smart. Okay. Let's talk about Patek. I don't know. He's probably not gonna listen to this. If you do that, I actually fully be on that. Listen, you add a consistency rule. You remove the payout cap. I promise you, like
I think that's what he was implying, basically, saying like
there's just. I don't know. That's a fair trade. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? That's a fair trade. Add a consistency rule.
It's just a trade-off, basically. Like he's gonna add something, but he's gonna give something back. And like basically, good thing about Patek is he's kind of asking the community like kind of compromise. Because first it was something else. Now it's something like first it was like what evals will do no consistency, and then funded we did consistency. Now he's like, let's just keep consistency on both this time, but we'll give you some more benefits.
Yeah.
What is happening in the market here? It's moving really fast. Like these candles alone, like that candle we're on right now, that's already 50 points, and it's been like 10 seconds.
That's kind of disgusting now. Look at that 1 minute time frame. That's just nasty. Ideally, you'd like to see a move here.
I swear to, I saw Patek talking about an instant funding option. Like if you already pass evals, you can kind of get refunded without doing an eval. I think that's what he was implying too. I mentioned that too, because he was hating on the instant funding model, but like maybe he'll actually do something like it.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's his firm. Like, we can't do anything about it, right? If we're trading prop firms, you know, if we're really complaining, or if people don't like it, they could just go trade their own personal.
Yeah, I mean that's always our goal, right? To make a lot of money prop firm, fund our portfolio to trade or swings. For me, I've been funding a lot of my money to my long-term port in my Robinhood. My Robinhood right now, I just add a little bit more. It's at 500 plus right now.
That's
so
good.
like, I want to get it to. I don't know if I want to stop there or I want to just create another account. We're just pretty much funneling money, all the payouts in. Damn. So what are you looking at, Lance? So I need a trade from you.
Consolidating here. We took low nice. We took high out nicely. Obviously, if it's truly a range-bound day, we'd probably see a move back down. Ideally, though, I'd want to see a move higher because I want to see us get out of this range. Because if we trade back into like that discount or like the 50% zone of this range, it's more so 50-50 to me because both high and low got taken out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fancy this. I'd rather fancy a breakout and then more so trading off that.
I think we flipped this 15-minute fair value gap. I'm gonna have to look downside. It's a pretty large gap too that displays to take out the high.
Yep.
And then we have SMT off these highs here.
Yeah, we'll see the SMT pans out. Hopefully not. Hopefully SMT just gets from
Lanto is biased because he has SPX calls. He's like, I wanted to go up, get my models up.
I have a limit price for these cons to trail me out. I don't know if I got trailed out yet or not. Yeah, these were some of the money.
Chat, I might need a trade from chat. Actually, I forgot they have the power to do that.
So said short it. I think we see like a. See, I don't know if we see a full reversal all the way back down into low. I don't mind seeing a move back down into range and then potentially popping back up. I'd be shocked if we see London low again. Or New York lows. Someone said, Brian, someone said I gave you entry. 761.
761.
Right, short 761. What stop? J Money, what stop?
Oh shit, that's 100 points higher. 761. Shit.
Oh shit.
Dude, I feel like this candle is looking lower already, unless it flips back up here. I'm like kind of in the middle here. I think we're in an area where I could see both sides panning out here.
Devil's Mark bottom? What in the Lord is that? Devil's Mark bottom. I never heard of that before. Yo, if you guys want to know a funny trading pattern, just go to Google real quick and search up bearish abandoned baby. You might think I'm crazy, but it's actually a pattern. Just search up bearish abandoned baby pattern. I didn't learn that until Brian put me on. That's all I trade now.
Why trading is so hard, Brian? I think that's the second comment I heard about that. Is it the same person? Dude, trading is always hard. It just, you want to, I don't know. How would you answer that? I feel like for me, I'd be like, you gotta really wait for it. I feel like it's easy when when price action is doing what you was supposed to be doing, in your anticipation. But like when it's like very hard to, like right now, I feel like right now it's kind of hard for me to say if it's up or down. Like if I trade this, it's gonna be very hard for me.
Yeah. There's just multiple factors when it comes to trading. So many different things you have to really get down before like you can see consistency. That's why it's hard. It's in the outside, it's a very simple task, but it's a very challenging task, right? The hardest things, I feel like the hardest tasks are like the easiest tasks, if that makes sense. I don't know how to really explain it, but like, for example, being in, the MLB, trying to hit a baseball pitch from like a MLB player, right? It seems easy, right? Because you just got to hit the ball, but it's so hard because there's so many different factors to it. The timing, anticipation, this, that, this, that. It's kind of the same with trading psychologically when it comes to the technical aspect as well. It's also knowing when to trade conditions, knowing when not to, knowing where to place take profit, knowing where to place stop, knowing when to call it, and so there's so many different variants to it, but it's just more so repetition. That's it.
Yeah.
Screen time, repetition. That's what'll get you
Discipline.
there, right? When you do something for so long over and over and over again, it becomes like second nature eventually.
I'm pointing out the devil's mark that you guys are talking about, 12:30. I actually like that too. Devil mark is basically when the candle opens, but leave no wicks. It just opens and just start moving up. It is pretty common area for it to really target.
You're funny.
Especially if we take a liquidity already. So I don't know. We could just find a short to really tackle this down here. $15-minute candle close. We're kind of refilling this FBG here, but part of me thinks we're gonna slice through it. Chat, I need a answer from you guys. Are you more bullish or bearish? I need chat consensus. I need that chat bias. Type bullish or bearish here. I'm somewhat leaning bearish to take out this low. I think if we do that, if we wick that and come back up, this would be pretty good. Don't let me take over bias. I need just your own decision here based off what you think. Bearish, bearish. Lots of bears, some bullish here. There were like two to three in bears right now. Oh, you Lanto? I need Lanto bias to add in with the chat bias.
Short-term bearish, long-term bullish intraday. I think we see a retrace, but we ultimately.
I think so too. I think it's gonna knife through to this 15-minute gap here.
Hit the Rolly store with the Rolly on.
Really plummeting here.
Let's see if we invert this 5.
Damn. There's like another 50 points in one candle again. Even though when we're talking about like we're leaning more bearish. I do think it wants to take out that candle though. We're gonna get a retracement here. Perhaps if I'm looking at a lower time frame. I see this just come back up slightly. Then release them down. See if we can get something out of that. I want to see if there's like a gap that we can invert on the lower time frame and try to join in from there. Join the momentum. You're the mentor, chat will not help you. Dude, we're all trading together here. I'm gonna tell you what I think. My thoughts are not gonna be influenced by chat decisions. It's more about like, let's just see what you guys doing. Because many times I also fade the chat.
Damn, chat, you heard that?
I'm like talking about like the majority, like let's say 60% says up, 40% say down. I might just be like, I'm more bearish right now, so we're gonna play down. We got this retracement. I feel like in this area we're gonna just be aiming for a short here. I'm just not too confident in it because I want to see a setup. It's just more like leaning towards bias right now. How you feel about not trading AM? Dude, I got my plate full trading Asia and PM. And Asia for me has been a record trading like for March and even April for some reason. I've been trading less April though, but it's still really good Asia sessions. So I don't mind skipping New York AM. It's very hectic anyways. New York AM has been kind of crazy. But I'm my gut feeling is like we're gonna try to take out this low, and then if we can really wick it and close back above, flip on low time frame, I would play for the next London high here on NQ.
That SMT's panning out nicely at least here, short term. It's just more so does that SMT draw into like an imbalance and then send us back higher, or do we invert and just go straight to low? I'd be surprised though if we see every PD array in this range just get inverted and we just see price go all the way back down. I do think reasonably the low that we put in is the low that we keep. Could be wrong. We'll see. Need some strong displacement for us to do that.
I'm so dead this week. I feel like I've been up too much lately.
Yeah,
After this stream, I'm just gonna be like the longest nap. Probably wake up at like 11 p.m.
Dude, I thought about it yesterday. Dude, I got on my PC at 9 a.m. I think or 8:45 a.m. and I didn't get off until 11. Dude, that is so bad.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I was just doing. Obviously, I got a couple times, but not much. And yeah, I was working. That's really it.
This is the area I'm looking at, but I want to see if there could be an entry, even low time frame, to really play by. Even with a tight stop, I'm willing to go for it. I mean, if you guys are confident too, go for it. But I want to see something here to play for the downside.
Did I blow? No. I'm just doing other stuff.
Did you blow? No, he's asking, do you blow?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, do you blow?
It's a simple question. Do you blow or not?
Like in what reference?
Whatever reference he's implying, I mean, it's just a simple question though. Do you blow or not?
Apex Cup? No.
Oh, so he doesn't.
If you're on my Twitter, you'd see what I've been posting about. Just go on there. You'll see. That's not a promo, by the way. I know who Odell is. It's the same guy that came in like a couple weeks ago after I like that 750K month, and he was like, I don't know, just hating on some weird shit.
The chat needs to know. He said, "Do you blow or not?"
Him and GRM are my number one haters. On God, him and GRM. You remember GRM? I don't know if he's still in here. I don't know why I remember you, dude. Him and bro.
You got opposite in the chat. You got opposite in
bro.
Chat.
Dude, no troll. Like I'd go on a win streak. I'd have like a first red day, and then I'd see GRM come in chat and just start talking shit. Like, where were you all the other days? Where were you every other day?
All the green days, like, nah, not seeing it.
Although if you think I give like 2 shits about,
dang, we're pumping.
I'm not gonna go there.
I haven't seen an entry model yet, chat. Well, we confirmed Lanto does not blow.
I've blown accounts, but not blow. Everyone blows accounts.
we're not talking about accounts, Lanto.
Yo, Brian, you want to tell chat what you were doing on FaceTime last night?
We don't have to get there, man. Let's focus on trading. Let's get back to trading here. They don't need to know that.
Chat, you want to know what Brian did on FaceTime last night?
He's about to make up something.
We're at 22. 150 likes in the next 5 minutes, and I'll tell you what happened on FaceTime.
They don't need to know all that. It's top secret. Oh, we need to get a trade, chat. Let's stay on topic here.
Yeah, good flip here off the 5. Tap near the C nicely.
It's just what I'm seeing is 15-minute build all the way and is holding. And we actually wicked through it and then moving back up. That's a pretty bullish move here. We did not get that 15-minute flip.
Good displacement here. We kind of called it though, yeah, Brian? We talked about short-term, move back into range.
I mean, I wanted to fill the 15-minute, which we did, but I also want to see if we can take that low at 568.
Yeah.
Kind of missed that by a few. It's like we only need one more candle. That's 30 points. We've been doing like 50-point candles. We only need one more candle to take it, and then I think we could have played for the flip high pretty easily. Dang, this is how insane it is. It's been 3 minutes, right? 3:36, and we moved 100 points in 3 minutes, and we're still going.
All right, check. My conviction fully stands now higher. Like we'll trade much higher past this.
Yeah.
Ideally. Yeah, this tells me that our lows are put in for the day. For sure. Good little move it to pre-moves and discounts work there well, yeah. Off the range from the top high, top low.
I feel like the only thing I dislike about this is it moves so fast where it leaves you with like kind of no entry for me. Maybe I don't know if anyone else can get it, but 150 points in 4 minutes so far.
Look at that! My gosh,
dude, your SPX is about to print if you didn't get trailed out, right?
Nope. I'm about 5K on these cons.
Dude, Desi's up too. I need to let me at him.
Oh my god, chat! What the fuck? Excuse me. Yo, these are like spiking so hard right now. You can show your chat this. I'll send it to you.
Damn, where did that even come from? This is Lanto here, big boy Lanto, 5K, 180%. Holy crap! And you bought them today?
Yeah. Well, 6K now.
SPX moves. You should have bought. Wait, what's the SPX version for NQ?
I forgot. Someone in chat could probably know it.
It's like at SPY and QQ, but is there like a QQQ for like I guess NQ? NDX, okay, that makes sense. You should have done NDX. That would have been like even more leverage, right?
Demo. That's what it said, demo, because you could demo SPX contracts, yeah, on Robinhood. I don't know if you actually can or not, but
I mean, you gotta think about it too. Like, if you're trying to demo something, wouldn't you demo something more than 5K? It'd be like freaking like 50K or something.
I don't know.
A demo Robinhood. Is there a Robinhood demo? I thought like this on like TDA Ameritrade and stuff.
By the way, look how close we came into that Asia high on NQ. Still haven't taken it.
Yeah, we haven't taken it. Oh wow, we're like a tick away from it. Let me mark it.
Yo, Adele, if you ever like are just curious, just come on my live stream. It's not a promotion. Just literally, because Brian pops up from time to time as well.
Yeah.
You never will need me. Brian's all you'll ever need. But if you ever are like doubtful, just come watch me trade.
Curious.
Like I beg you. Just let me come in there for 1 week. See how I trade, and then you'll find your answer. Maybe I'll make you a little bit of money for once. Maybe you'll turn profitable for a week.
Bro, like also Apex puts out numbers, like payout numbers, where it's like they're not faking it. It's verified.
Go to their IG. Go to Nutty Bar's video. Go to my Twitter. You'll see. Like, you can't fake that. I don't get it. All right, that's my last time talking about it.
Yeah. Someone's asking about Asia, London, and New York AM. I have my charts shown on my Discord. It's different because I extend them farther than most people would. This is my settings here. From like 9:30 to 1, I'm going to keep that as AM. For 1 to close is PM. And here's Asia, London. For me, I'm literally going to put London 2 AM, which is where London starts, all the way to New York AM. Wow, we just pushed the highs. Damn, bro. So, like, a simple thing for me been like, we invalidate the bearish break above. We held the 15-minute gap. Simply get a 1-minute retap here after confirm the breaker. I think we'd have tagged in, put our stop below, which is kind of like a 40-point stop. But if we do micros, our TP would have been hit, and then we would trail this through. But it's hard to really get that entry, man. How much can I make in one day on Take Profit Pro? You can only do 10K. I think they cap you out. Like, they actually, not like, I think they liquidate your account or stop you from trading it. And that's how, like, they cap you there. Lanto actually hit that. He hit that on 5 accounts in, like, one Asia session.
Dude, oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. These are spiking so hard right now.
Damn, bro.
I'm up 8K.
That's so nuts. It's like literally like 8 minutes and we move more than 200 points on NQ. So even if you do like 2 minis, you would have made like, how much is that? 8,000, 9,000? That's crazy, bro. I don't think this is gonna stop.
I'm up a combined 15K on these SPX because I took Weevil and Robinhood.
Damn.
Dude, this is actually crazy. I never lotto, by the way, guys. I'm just doing it now because we're so volatile. But once like volatility dies down, like you won't see me do this. This is literally risky as heck, right? So.
I think you're just basically banking on like breakout moves to happen. Like if they choose to just range bound, that'd be the worst option. But we're not really doing that. We're just going back and forth, which makes option traders actually somewhat rewarding with this volatility. Oh, wait, 133? Shit, that was like basically a few minutes before it started. Someone said, Fed absolutely ready to help stabilize market if needed. Top official says at 133. And it was like 2 minutes, 2 candles before that pump. They basically said, we're gonna be able to help you guys out. I mean, we took out the high here. Why do I feel like this is gonna be range bound if we can't hold above here?
I just moved my trail stops higher on these SPX.
We took the high here. We have a 1 minute gap. If we flip this, I could see this being somewhat aggressive. It's just not confirmed, really. I would take that because it's just way too soon. But, like, I guess your stop wouldn't be that bad. Whereas, if this gets flipped, how confident are you to play lower? Because it's kind of hard to tell. But if we're taking out the high and rejecting from it, I feel like the risk reward might not be that bad.
Let them cash settle. Don't close them if they're above your strike. I don't even know what that means. Cash settle? Well, these are 0 to E, so I have to close them out manually before market closes.
There's that inversion there too.
We'll flip back down. See how we hold up here. Yeah, just been. I still think we trade higher personally. I don't want anyone to chat their bias to be skewed off that, but we'll see. It's just. I think these retracements are just more sort of short-term pivots for continuation, kind of like how we retrace back down into that 5 before setting back up.
Well, something I could consider is when we retrace back to this breaker, go back to the or inversion, go to breaker, then move back to pi, or kind of an idea right now. I want to let this play down a little bit lower or get a nice retrace here. We're kind of halting, or unable to really move past these highs, which is a little bit concerning for upside. But let's see if we can really just slice through this. This guy made 15K on SPX and don't know how they work. Bro, 15K is light work for Lanto. He makes that in like an hour.
No, it's just I'm just so used to SPY, 0 to Ds. I'm just used to selling and buying intraday when I would trade them. I never really trade SPX, but I've just been trading in the money accounts. Like these contracts that I'm buying, you guys, Brian showed you. Like my fill price are very in the money, so these hold up nice. I don't know what that cash settlement means, but I'm just gonna do what I normally do, what I'm used to.
Oh wait, when was this candle retraced to? We actually just retraced to this 15-minute OB here. Holding pretty well on NQ. Yeah, I hope I can do what I do Asia, which is basically wait for the setup, and it just comes, and we're like, let's go, let's work. But it's not giving me that beat. Like, I see some setups, like, you know, I was bearish. I was like, let me find a setup, and we moved down, we filled the gap, and then I was bullish. I was like, I see a breaker here, and we can retap, let's go for it, but also no entry. So I'm like just stuck here, like, let's just wait. But yeah, I could briefly just show what we did in Asia. It is pretty simple, very simple trading in Asia last night. I think it was a breaker trade. So this is what I took here. We have basically a lot of low resistant liquidity, and we can really take a move down and get the breaker confirmation here. The retracement, I'll take the short. This is why I alerted, and this happened way before it kind of hit the price action, like a few minutes. And then this is what happened after it hit it. We entered, we put our stop pretty tight, and then we went to go out the next 3 liquidities here, which we got the first one. And even the first low here was already, I think, 18 points, 20 points. And you can see I have 4 micros. I had 6 total, which made me, I think, like $600. And that was it. That was basically it here. I got stopped out on the last 2 that I was holding. These are the setups I like to go for because it's like, it's very clear. You got the breaker, very quick retrace. You have internal lows as a target. Very simple. Hopefully we get something like that today. Leto, I heard people are waiting for your anticipated strategy video. What's the timeline on that?
I keep prolonging. I've prolonged it twice. It's dude. I filmed it 3 times and I haven't liked any of it. I'm just trying to make it to where. How do I say this? I'm trying to make it to where it's raw in terms of I go over everything, right? But I also don't want to overcomplicate it.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
problem.
thinking about it. I'm thinking about it in terms of there's gonna be traders who are completely beginners. There's gonna be traders who are completely experienced. So I'm trying to get a good deal of how to incorporate both to whereas both audiences could more so watch.
Yeah,
so
you might be able to split it.
I
like
want to make sure
do a intro first, you know, and then experience one later.
I mean, yeah, it's just. I mean, I might just have to do that. Yeah, I might just do like a very very simple broken down way. I mean, it's not much different to last year. There's some small refinements, but I'm trying to put out the best I can. I don't want to play because think about it, right?
That's
when people find out who you are as a trader. Yeah, when people find out who you are as a trader, what's the first thing they watch from you? What's the thing that they take away most from you? Your strategy video.
Yeah, your introduction strategy video.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put out the best video I can personally.
He's doing y'all a favor. But everyone's like, where's that video you promised, huh? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hopefully we're on higher here. Chat, how about this? If I close out this SPX trade over 20K realized gain, I'll give away 2K of that in chat today, yeah?
2K what?
2K worth of giveaways in chat.
That's a wait. How many accounts is that? 2K is a lot.
Fuck it. These are lottos, man. I've just been having fun this week.
Lento basically said we're gonna give you 10% of his earnings.
Yeah. Has to close over 20K realize. So if everyone in chat should want this to pump. So cold.
Damn, this is pumping. No breaker entry. Sucks. Lancho's just getting a tax write-off. I mean, think about this. If he doesn't do the tax write-off, or if he doesn't do the giveaway, he'll just give like another 30% to Uncle Sam. But he'll at least keep the at least like 1,200.
Trying to get a little bit more.
Brother, what the heck is this? Damn. I wanted to get a long entry too. Are we drawing to a high now? I'm gonna look at the hourly. I think ES is kind of drawing to these internal highs at 27, and then ES or NQ looking for 987. Told you we were more than likely long. I think kind of general consensus is we were short-term bearish, which is like try to fill the gap. Ideally, even take it out this low, and then we're pretty bullish for the most part of the day. Just even with that knowledge, like with the right bias, it's just a little bit difficult for entry sake unless you're already in. Giveaway winner is a Smurf account. I mean, that's why we can do giveaways completely random. You know how we do it random? We can't control the winner. It's based off of chance.
It's so cold in Jersey. Dude, Brian, I beg you, like, don't ever move out of Florida.
Why? Dude, Florida's hot as hell, man.
Dude, I'd rather have, bro, in Jersey, dude, I go to sleep at night I go to sleep at night hot, because for some reason at night, like, it's not that cold. Or I blast my heater because it's cold, and then, I forget but I essentially go to sleep warm, like, with my blankets, I don't know, not on me, and then I wake up in the morning freezing cold, because it's so cold in the morning. It's so weird here in Jersey. Like, at night, it's, like, warm, in the morning, it's freezing, so it's just, like, it's so bad.
Yeah. Well,
so everyone who does not live in the Upper East Coast,
warm area,
stay from there. Yeah.
Well, I just want to take like a vacation where it's like cold, get a change of scenery. And just when you're guys used to just hot temperatures, not that fun anymore. We swept this high here. We're getting some push lower here. I want to see if we can take out this internal high, but it doesn't look like it's trying to go for that right now. It's just a tough area. If anything, we could get a breaker down to send this lower, perhaps. But it's just kind of, I don't think it's happening. He's so bullish still.
Yeah, we'll see. Still uptrending.
You know how long it took for me to get my payout approved last time? I submitted payout again. It's been like 4 days again. It's like I feel like they're just waiting for me to blow up again, or like blow up like before in the past. I think that's why they just put it so long, or hit a very bad day so they deny it. So like I'm under balance. That's what happened before the payout I was talking about. Before the 10-day got approved, it's like I hit that 6K per account loss, and like that was at the same timeline that me and Patrick was going back and forth. But I didn't blow the count. I had 10,000 total. I lost kind of like a little bit more than half of it. Let's say 4,000 left. I grew it all the way back to above 12,000 plus. Now we're at, I think 13,000 plus. So it's that comeback game. I was talking about Apex chat. It's only for me though. I feel like I don't know. They just. Do I not have influence privilege? Does Lanto have it? He's getting approved quicker than me. Do they not know it's Brian Stomp? Someone let them know.
I mean, listen. You can say no, but dude, last year's summer was so hell for me. I'm just glad I'm past that now, you know? Dude, what's crazy is most people were like, you should get off the firm, they're scamming you, this, that, they're
You're
doing you
back
bad,
up.
or they're a terrible firm, they're hard on denials, and now it's just like, I'm top 13 on the firm this year, you know? Not as a flex, but it's just like,
That's
when
just
you have
like
patience,
in
guys,
acquired payouts, so that's not even total balance.
yeah, yeah, when you guys are just patient, composed, man, anything could, it usually tends to do you better than if you were to be hectic and panicky and all that stuff, so it's good to stay composed, man, because I got so much shit for so long from people, from months being like, why are you still on Apex? This, that, this,
Yeah.
that. It's just like, I saw the image, or I saw the vision, and, you know, now it's coming to fruition, which is good. And Brian's still, dude, this dude, Brian, fuck me in Apex. This dude, Brian, rinses like 5 firms at once like it's nothing. I don't know how he does it.
Bro, they already.
I don't
Well,
know how he does
the
it.
problem now, half the firm is already. I'm still stuck in live with them. I don't want to blow it though. I just want to trade it how I am. But like, like how hard it is to go from 5-footed to just 1, and you have a daily loss
Yeah.
limit, and you gotta be careful. It's like the amount of money I'm making on live versus just the regular funded is like I feel like 10x lower. Just because like 5x smaller sizing, of course, but then like you're also being more careful rather than just kind of be more aggressive. And that's applied to half the firms I'm on. Like I still have 4 prop firms that's live with me. Top Step I was able to get rid of recently, thank God. But
So said today, Apex approve your payouts $2,500 on 25 cuts. Well, I'm on 300Ks now, so it's 3,500 per. But yeah, every time I've requested this year, I've gotten approved. Knock on wood, obviously. But,
what is the
I mean, actually,
average time for you to approve so far, you think, this year?
my last one was longest. It took 5 days. So
5 trading days
my
or
average
5 calendar days?
5 calendar days, I believe.
Oh.
I think I requested on Thursday or Wednesday, and I got approved Monday.
Well, I requested again, I think either last Friday or Monday. So shit, last time was I think it was 10, either 10 calendar days or like 8 trading days. So I was basically able to almost request again. So that's why it's like back-to-back requests right now. And I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
And like I'm working on my next payout right now. Like I'm getting close to it. I'm like probably 34 days away from my next payout. I was like, they're just putting it on back burner, and maybe if it aligns, I'll get double payout approved at the same time.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know if this is happening to other people. Maybe you guys can tell me if you did Apex payouts recently, this month, let's say, and maybe the last week of March too. How long has the payout time been for you guys? Because part of me is saying like they just kind of doing it a little bit longer, so you either tilt, you blow up, you hit a big red day. That's like my speculation because that's what I feel like I'm feeling. 6 days, or not? We're talking not the bank. We're just talking about straight approval because bank is like it could take another day to just only approval from basically getting requested to either approve or under review to approve or denied. Approve within 12 hours. Where are you guys getting that, man? Like, there's no way they are giving you guys 12 hours and they're giving me like freaking 10 days.
Yeah, I'd say my average approval was like 3 days. Yeah.
3
I
days,
usually
right.
I'll request it on Monday. I'll get moved under review on like Tuesday night, and then I'll get approved by Thursday latest. This last one I got approved 5 days, but
don't touch the accounts until you get paid. Well, that's the point of that would be hurting me in my trading, like because I would still want to grow the accounts. That's why I'm just kind of doing like a few $100 per day. So basically, once I get my payout approved, by the next payout time, I'm already probably up like another 3,000-4,000 since that last 10 trading days, and then we're up again.
Check. We all agree though that all that fuzz talk about Apex not paying is just a lie now. If you just follow the rules, you get paid. People were shitting on Apex for so long. It's just like, the reality is, if you just follow the rules, and the only real rule, guys, in my opinion, this is just a tip for y'all who's trading Apex. I feel like the only rule I've ever had to worry about, like, actually, if you're properly trading with a good system, is the 30% unrealized loss rule, which at that point shouldn't be a thing, because if you're dealing with that, that means you're just over leveraged, right? So their rules are lenient if you really think about it. I know there's like a ton of different rules, maybe some. I feel like the reason people don't like Apex as much is because there might be some rules that people don't even know about. But when you look at the rules, and if you just leverage normally, right, and relative to the account, and making sure you're just, I don't know, go for compounds, you never have to worry about anything, really. Like, their biggest rules are what? The 1 to 5R rule, meaning you cannot risk $5 to make $1, right? So, like, for example, say you're in a trade, your trade goes down 100 points, and you close out for less than plus 20, right? Then that's without limits as well, by the way. Then they count that as breaking a rule. Or 30%
That's
realized
the
loss
one
rule.
that's hitting a lot of people.
So if you're risking 30% of your account on a trade, it's just like you're definitely over leveraged.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just leverage down, but it's like also 30% unrealized. So if you like, I guess you have 50K account, 2K was a 2.5K drawdown. You up 500 and then you're down 500. That I think that would account for 30% already.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to break any rules whatsoever and be safe for payout, you gotta really make sure your sizing won't even get anywhere close to like $1,000 that quick.
No, Thrilla, so I learned about this as well. I didn't know about this. If you have limited for your stop loss to take profit, pretty much, so their payout processor, like supposedly, it's automated in a sense. So they have a bot run through it in terms of they pretty much realize, or initially the bot realizes if you broke a rule or not, right? Essentially. So with the unrealized rule, as long as you have limits in prior to entering the trade or as you enter the trade with stop loss to take profit, the bot will recognize what that is. And so say you for the R rule, you end up going a certain amount under, but then you come back up and you still close for a small loss, small gain, or break even, they'll still let that go because they know you had proper stops instilled. Yeah, but what they call it a quote unquote windfall rule. So pretty much if you're in a trade and you have no rules and you just DCA, which DCA is not a thing anymore, but if you just DCA, then you're under a negative 5R, and then you come back up, break even, or a small green, they consider that as a windfall because essentially you're pretty much just holding as much. Yeah, you're pretty much just holding, looking for that bailout back up. If that makes sense.
I wasn't aware of that, or aware, or where do you hear that from? The windfall, because I see a lot of people get died for windfall, and I was like, what is windfall? I thought that just means you're gambling, like big size.
Yeah, Futures Farmer told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How does he know?
I'm not sure. He told me that. I don't know either, and I was like, okay, that's cool to know. So as long as you guys have limits in, like, you're fine.
So if you have limits, but let's say you're down bad, comes up break even, you didn't DCA, but you close out break even. What does that mean?
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Damn, we're rejecting for lower right now.
No, chat. Let's see if these calls get trailed. I think we see another sequence here where we just tap an imbalance and just.
Yeah, we have a 15-minute gap on ES down below here. I think that's what we're shooting for.
Someone said, Lanto, you have any advice beating the trailing dot on rule apex? I'd say just having a fix to take profit is what's key. A lot of times the struggle for the people was the intraday drawdown. The way you mitigate that is just having like take profit limits. That way when you exit, you exit at the height of your balance, which means your trailing drawdown doesn't get touched or doesn't move, which is important. That's what I'd probably do until you get over the buffer. Just compound, get over the buffer. Once you get over the buffer, then it's a lot better, obviously. So yeah, I'd probably, when I was on the 50Ks last year, I relied on probability a bit more, but I would focus on 1 hour trades with a TP that was realistic. So I would do, for example, 50Ks, I'd do like a mini, this is under the Biden administration, right? During that duration, so price is a lot less volatile. I'd probably do a couple micros now, but I'd do a couple micros, compound $200 to $400 per account a day. And I would just have a fixated TP going for 1 hour off a probable move and just compound until you eventually got over the buffer. And then as you got over the buffer, you could slowly start to scale up.
So ES tapped in the 15-minute gap here, holding a little bit. If we can hold this, I think we can do a low time frame flip and move higher. I feel like NQ is a bit stronger right now, so maybe that would be the better decision to play rather than ES if you're looking for longs. Which I think this, like a little SMT here, we get a 1 minute flip. The buy is to upside. I feel like you can play something like this with a stop at the wick low.
Let me ask chat real quick. Guys, do you think lows are put in? When I mean lows, I'm not talking about just today. I'm talking about the low that we put in
Low of the month,
a couple
basically.
days ago. Yeah. Do you think our lows are put in?
Put in for the next 3 months, let's say.
Yeah.
I want to say yes, unless Trump and China tariff gets worse. Then I'll be like, hell no.
I think I see him. If he says their tariffs are paused for 90 days, I'm assuming he's gonna stick with that. I don't see him. Maybe there'll be negotiations, or like he'll like say something as we're approaching.
He needs to make there need to be something positive within that 9 days for it to really come back.
What if he just stops tariff entirely? What if he's like, yeah, we're just dropping it?
I feel like that's just
nowhere with
ruined his image because he's been pressing it. Now he's like, we're gonna drop it. What benefit did
Ideally, but think about it,
Yeah.
right? If we were to press tariffs on different countries, why wouldn't they just do the same to us? You know?
I think
Or am I
what
just
he's
being
going
dumb?
for is leverage. U.S. is the bigger consumer, so they would rely on U.S. for spending more than the reciprocal. And I think he's just using it to basically do what he wants with certain countries.
We'll see.
But
Kind of retracing here a little bit.
my Canadians out there, are you guys ready to be Americans? And then Greenland, I might, I heard Greenland, he's gonna buy Greenland too.
Damn, that's crazy, chat. Y'all about to be Americans. All the Canadians out there. Gert Gavin's about to be American.
I don't know if there's any Greenland people out there too. I saw I don't know if it was a tweet or something. It was like White House is looking to move forward with a purchase of Greenland. It's like, who said Greenland's for sale? They're just like, you know what? We're just gonna move forward with it.
I'm actually curious if like they had like a poll and like most Canadians like get like voted on it. Yeah, what's the percentage you think it'd be for Canadians like agreeing to be bought by, or not by bought, but like acquired from the U.S. You know,
They have to really talk about benefits for Canadians, but I feel like right now it could be like 65-35 saying no, but like I don't know. I feel like it could be a potential to be like, you know what? It might be decent to get it in America. Yeah, I think I want to play this for micros. For upside, we can flip this. We already tapped side 50 minutes. We have slight SMT. Should be here. If we can flip this,
above this high. Yep.
I want to see this move higher and take out the next internal high. Next candle didn't close. Okay. Even get like a little breaker here, ironically here. On 30. We need to get a closure though. I think we need a closure first.
Dang, that's crazy. It's any Canadians in chat? Liquid F trades just said in chat. See, now me personally, if I was Canadian, I don't know if I would take that.
You'll take that lightly. Yeah, Atlanta, what if Trump says we're gonna also buy your country, your home country?
I do it, dude. My home country. I don't know if there's any Albanians in here, but dude,
We're gonna buy Albania. Let's go.
We're in little poverty, bro. Like it's so bad over there. Bro, please buy us. You'll do better for the country than we've ever done for ourselves.
So we got this inversion. I feel like that's gonna move from here. I want to keep a stop right on this low if we want to keep it tight, but we get back in. It looks something like this. Honestly, I'm gonna try to do starter on the inversion, and then if we can get it back inside this breaker, which it did, I just kind of missed that fill. try for this. Do a few micros in, and then we're gonna try to go for the high. Keep our stop
ES doesn't.
right under the low, actually.
ES doesn't inversed. It's 1 minute inverse. It's a trade higher.
I'm gonna add some in this breaker here. So I'm trying to keep it very relatively tight as long as we're trying to aim for higher through this high and then continuation. So 30-second break is what I'm looking at right now. This is what I look like right now. After this low, we have like a unicorn right now. Yeah, so let's see. So 1 minute. This is what I have. I have 3 micros in. At 797, which is inside this breaker. I think we went a little bit lower, but I want to see if we can hold. I'm gonna try to keep it under this low, but if we get a closure through this breaker, I'll likely get rid of it sooner than later. Let's see. Try to handle it on stream. 30-second. Put it back on. I don't want to see a closure under 870s. I want to see this whole area. I'm going to try to add into a max of 5 micros today. We're holding this area pretty good here, chat. Lots of wicks under. Still maintain this breaker. Looking for a leg higher now.
NQ's holding high a little bit better. Are you basing NQ or ES?
NQ. I think NQ is more a stronger asset right now than ES. Holding much better.
Yep.
We could have got a better entry, but let's try to average in first. Or straight back down. If we get a closure under 774, I'm just gonna kill the trade. That's gonna be my tight point here. First time I've seen y'all take a trade. We took a trade this week. It was like Tuesday. I literally showed everything. It was ES trade, 28 or no, like I think yeah, 28 points on ES. Anyways, I don't want to see a closure here. Let me click this so I can see.
He has to be trolling.
777, yeah. So if we get a closure under 774, that would be my stop.
David, you literally just go back to his previous lives. Just watch everything.
Is that a live? This is my X phase. That's the thing when people make the comments. It's like all the sessions are recorded, you know. And I was trying to find an editor to just like basically clip my trading, and it'll be pretty easy. Yeah, I might get stopped here. If we get a candle closure of 118 under this low, I'll just take it out. Or if it hits this low first, it's gonna be like 3 micros, 180. Looks like loss. Yeah,
Still stand that.
Looks good.
Well, we might just want to retrace a bit deeper initially.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close it if we take this low out. I'm just trying to give it more room because if this were to play out, I'd probably target a high of day, which is like kind of like a 3R type of trade.
Look at these wicks, man. Like, what is this?
It's a big wick.
Nasty wicks.
I'm just gonna put it on this low. There's a close. I'm gonna just take this out. We got a close under. I don't want to let play through. Well, that was about 180 bucks on X phase. Off of 3 micros. Yeah, this was kind of the trade idea right now. I think we had like 97. Took a stop. About 30 points. TP you're looking at about 80 if we got that, but We invalidated the setup already. I don't think I'm gonna try to hold through that. Since that's failing, my gut is saying like we're gonna at least take a deeper dive.
Yep.
A deeper drive down.
Reasonably, yeah, that 5 minute gets tapped. We see move off that.
We're in shambles off of micro. That's why it's good to just feel better to trade with lower size today. That 30-point stop protected us from another 30 points there. Look at that. Not bad, at least, right?
Yeah, good risk. Just looks like it wants a deeper retrace prior.
Really deeper retrace right now.
Yep. Been...
This is the breaker that I was looking at earlier on this move. We actually get a drive in. I think where I'm looking right now is just simply like this. ES. Another move again. If ES fills its 15-minute gap and then close higher, that is also still pretty bullish. I just want to see if we can really dig lower.
Yeah, same thought for me here. I'm referencing the 5. But yeah, we see a good little fill there. Ideally, that's when we pop back up.
I think we'll get a tap inside this breaker here. No tap in yet. ES did the slight tap, and Q did.
Yeah, ES looks a little weaker. Let's go tap that CE first before NQ will.
Getting inside this breaker now. Large gap right now.
Ideally, we see like this. For me, at least, we see this 5 minute get ran, tap CE, flip back up off like an inversion entry, and then ride back up. But there's just not much offering.
We tapped the bullish breaker. It's good, but it's such a slight tapping.
Oh, look at ES right there. That's 5 minute CE so perfectly.
I don't know if I would just put a limit order the breaker and just see if we hit it. That'll be kind of ambitious. I was considering trying to look for longs here, but that was like a 1 tick inside. But if we're gonna break the breaker, we're gonna look for longs here and then drive up to the higher and see if we can invalidate this. I think we go higher, but this would be the test area here. Saw that grab. Yeah, I have the grab on the 2 minutes, baby. I mean, we're holding the grab, but it's only showing the 2 minute chart, which I like it there. Dono, big boy Dono, crypto guy, big crypto, probably the biggest crypto trader I kind of know. Well, what's the plan here? Look at this back and forth. Are we gonna really just reject that breaker and move lower from here? Buy the dip.
Yo, you sound like that one guy. I know a guy. Anytime we would like see like a negative day, no matter what it was, 0.01%, 2%, 4%, that would always be just a chat. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip.
Buy the dip.
Just buy it, bro. Promise you it'll work. It'll work this time.
Don't I bought the dip on crypto though? Hopefully we just flourish. Now, right?
Dude, why is it? We're hitting two breakers area that I like right now, and like I'm trying to see if we can frame a setup for it. It's just brushing past it, and it's like today's not giving me clear entries, but we're looking fine right now. Next closure on ES here is in 15 minutes. I would actually like it if we wick lower on ES right now, which we did already, and close higher. That's also the same thing we did earlier at 1 here. And that'll make things pretty much bullish here. We really need to see if we can get through this bearish breaker on the upside, and then I think we're good. I think we're good from upside.
Right, someone said, can you explain what a breaker is?
See, you know what's good about this, Lanto? Since I made my intro video already, I'd be like, I'm not gonna explain it. Just watch my video. It was just 50 minutes.
That's crazy.
Just out of respect, like not to just, because if I explain it, it'll be like kind of a rough explanation. But a video that I dedicated hours and hours to building, that'll be the one to really go for.
Up and down here, not really doing
it. It's so back and forth, like
yeah.
Just looking at the 15-minute chart, I think we still have to be bullish here. It's just a little bit more deeper retrace than which is fair because we had a big move up, but we're still in an area where I think longs are still alive. But yeah, I mean today, or even this week, I feel like a lot of things have just been more about bias than like very clean entries. I think that's just for me, from what I've been looking. It's just hard to like say like this is a perfect unicorn setup that we have everything framed up. It's just been moving so aggressively that as long as you're right at the bias, it kind of turns out well.
Let me ask what anyone in chat. Have any of you guys this week taken a trade where your bias is right, but you got wicked out before validation on your trade? Be honest now.
That's so annoying too, because it could be like 100-point wick, and then it just goes all to your target, which could be like 500 points.
That's kind of why I just sat out today, man. With price being the way it is, I was just like, okay. With the model I trade with, it's not going to be feasible because we're just so wicky today. I was like, okay, if I do anything, it's just going to be SPX. I'm just going to ride draw. That's it.
It's so back and forth right now. We're getting another drive inside this break here, guys. Damn, that was a light drive. Let's see if we can go lower.
This is nasty. I'm starting to like this less and less.
Yeah, just shopping between two areas right now. I'm not sure where price is really heading.
Yep.
Yeah, stronger now. Yeah, looks like it.
Wickedy. Record read for me though. Good stuff. Good shit. Yeah, living like a chess. If you're in the Discord, yeah, I see you consistently. That's good. This motherfucker, Brian, great. It's not this week only, right? It's been this whole month.
Record
month?
month?
This whole month or last month. This dude's green every single day.
Damn.
So. Seek and destroy? Maybe.
Yeah. What is his booty price action right now? Is that the final tap in before we actually rip higher here?
To be fair, we saw a good CE tap off that 5-minute on ES, which, like, ideally, if we were to turn around, makes sense. It's just, I need more displacement from me in order to have conviction in us really turning around. It's that nasty. Yeah, F trades. Mine took longer. Mine took 5 days. That's the longest it took. Still pretty quick, obviously not complaining, but out of all like requests I've done this year, this past one was the longest.
If this gap holds here is like such a low time frame gap, but if we do get a retap here and push, I want to see this rip. How we didn't get that. So we'll still want to see this move higher, but could have got something out of it, possibly. We just need to get through this breaker. I feel like if we can, we're going to move so much higher. So I guess it's a tall task right now.
Alright, Desi said he might pop on here.
Is he gonna give a Desi special or not? Because I need something. I need that Desi special, baby.
Bro, you know what I gotta do? I gotta start hopping on, not on Fridays, but a different day of the week. Because I do want to give out more to your chat, like in terms of trades. It's just usually I'm done, like by this time. Like Friday PM, I'm usually done for the week by now. We did have, was it last week? We had a good trade, but aside from that, I usually just chill at this point.
I want to see this whole chat here. But we already got retaps on the breaker. Ideally, we want to see it hold, but who knows with this price action. This is chain state delivery on the 1 minute with a 1 minute gap. And we're still pretty bullish right now, so it's kind of what I'm banking on. If I'm analyzing.
Yo,
what's up? What's up?
Good fellas.
We need that Desi special.
Dude. Let's see what we can work with.
Dude, we actually bounced at that chain state delivery perfectly right there, chat. You guys see that?
I just want to see it rip us through.
Bro, I like a 54.27 on ES. I want to see that get tagged.
I think this rips here. This was like that second breaker retap on the down, like the bullish breaker. We flipped this to 1 minute. Got this retrace. I want to see this slice through. It's been struggling here.
expansion here would be ideal.
Dude, what is it? What's making it struggle so hard here to really get out this chop? It is still stuck here.
Yeah, up and down.
How'd you guys do today?
I mean,
So I
up
really-
Asia, but so 4 p.m. I just took a micro trade down 180 on it. It's like, that's it. I want to see if we can get another trade coming up here. Price can deliver, but it's not.
Showy.
It's still holding this area. Like I'm trying to see if this will play out. I have micros in, and I just don't feel too confident on it because it's just been so stuck. We'll see how it plays. I've been just in this stuck here for the longest time. Oh, we're actually getting moves now. If we can really go through this break here, this bearish break that I marked out, which we've been back and forth, I think that just sends this through high of day. Are we with that?
Let's see. Read reasonable. That ES 500 gap. So that CE like got tapped perfectly.
Dude, I'm up 6K on SPX, bro.
I was telling chat about that. You're like, Shy, what I think about this?
Yeah,
And I was like, you're crazy, but you actually you're making money out of it now. That was a good move here. I mean, this move doesn't really make that much unless we actually get the high of day. But I try to keep it very tight. I didn't want it to go under this low here. I keep on telling you guys long. I've been trying. Yo, big galaxy. Did we not try longs earlier? We got stopped on micros. We're trying again. Like, what do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm shorting right now? I'm longing here.
Yo, I really do like the hourly gap. I think the 4-hour gap. That's the start of it too.
Wait, 4-hour gap. Oh.
Yeah, a very small one.
It just, what I'm saying is why I'm a little bit leaning bullish is this 15-minute gap, 15-minute OB retaps for higher every single time so far. If we were bearish, we'd have flipped this. I just got trailed out there. Damn. Oh, I thought Big Galaxy's talking about me. He's like, I told you, long. Long's like, brother, I'm longing for you. I'm longing for everyone here. Dude, this sucks. I want to see if we can close over. I think if we did, we would have ran higher, but got trailed out there. It's fine. It worked for a while. I think if you took an entry at 50s, It seems like not that much, but that's like 58 points on NQ, which is ridiculous. Back air, I got trailed out. I put it right at this high, 710.4. I want to just manage on my own because I don't want to have any decisions. To see if we can let it trail, but nothing.
I feel like our accumulation phases, like usually when we see distribution, we see like good retracement sequences. It's like a fair value gap, or we see an inversion creation. Yeah, we've just seen like it's been chop, 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 hard impulse, chop, 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 hard impulse.
Yeah.
Or so it's been tough.
How is this still holding here? This 1 minute fair value gap plus basically change state delivery with that wick lower. This here at 750 has been holding like 6 wicks already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wicks. He says highest high between 12 to lowest low between 130. You use above bearish, below bullish. I don't know what that means. It's kind of confusing. This is still holding. Damn. That could have just been a re-entry, but I'm not in this anymore.
I don't blame you either. You're being smart here because it's so.
What reason did it have to come right back down to my entry? I don't understand that. It literally just did that to take people out before this ramp up now, which I think if we get a nice closure, it's gonna really move.
Desi getting paid on SPX.
Dude, yeah.
How much are you up again, Desi? You said
6,000.
6,000. That's it. I thought you were gonna be up much more.
Bro, it's the time on the contract. These contracts are fat, dude.
Oh, you did like very far. I forgot. I was gonna say like
May,
you should be
May 15th.
You should be like Lanto. Lanto like took. Was it?
Dude, I saw Lanto.
Minor 0 to ease. Minor 0 to ease. If he, bro.
That's just crazy, bro. Like 6 to like what, 20K?
Yeah. Those are just lottos. His is a real position. He's fucking banking.
Chat, did anyone take entries here? Like if you took it, you got stopped, or you got green stopped, or took TP. Like this is the one I've been referencing, and I hope you guys know why I'm looking at it. Because we bounced off this breaker, 15 minutes still bullish. I look for 1 minute setup. That's that change state delivery that I marked out. 1 minute gap. You guys are still in. I don't think there's any way where I could not do break even after this move higher. Trailed that high of the breakout, re-enter, got trailed near the high. You got trailed out twice. I mean, I'm assuming trail out, if you're taking the same entry, at least you're making money on it. But what is this chop here? I need a Lanto special or a Desi special because my brain is fried trying to trade this here.
This 1 minute ES, bro. If it goes inversion, full port it.
1 minute? Where?
You rejected this 1 minute gap on ES for like 10 times.
Which candle? Are you, are you talking about 206?
206. Yeah.
I mean, that would also align with the bearish breaker, which would invalidate. Is that what we're trying to do? Once we get above that, we're gonna shoot for the skies. But yeah, I think if you guys took this trade here, I think the right call would have been put your stop like around this low, and then you'll look for re-entry if it's available here. It's about 30 points, and it's been giving about consistent 60 points, which I ideally would have want to take that. I want to go for the highs, to be honest, like 88 here, next internal high. But
Dog water.
how are you guys ending this week so far?
Talking to me or talking with chat?
Talking to you guys, everyone, chat and you guys.
Chilling. Pretty good week. Just, like,
Really good week. Yeah.
less risk for me. Just been downsized a little bit. Enjoying it. Just purely trading. Because bro, scaling up is tough, and I've been trying to do that all year. So take a bit of time off. It was
Yeah.
good. Desi's up
Back up.
island, bro.
Yeah, I'm up.
was it
But I'm not
Tuesday?
gonna lie, bro. I'm up like 50K on like live account, bro.
Bro, I'm also up 50. I think 55 on Robinhood this week.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Chill it.
What was that trade you had? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Where you had like one mini and you caught like $20,000?
Was that Monday?
That was wild, man.
Oh, what's that Friday? Dude, I don't even know. Every day moving. So was that Monday?
Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. How'd you feel?
He's like, I'm
Bro,
on this
all
show.
right. Call me crazy, bro. Call me crazy. This is the. I was like, dude. Of course, the first time I didn't do 3 minis, it goes 1,000 points. That's the first thing I thought of.
What? Like,
No,
I
like,
guess.
Eddie-
I was like, of course, dude.
Did you
Anytime
trail your
we
stops,
draw
or
down-
what do you do?
Huh?
Did you
Bro,
trail?
I didn't touch that shit. No, I just looked at it, bro. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. It kept going, bro. I didn't-
Damn.
And then once I saw 20K, I was like, hold
That's
on.
pretty
let me,
dope. Maybe I should realize this at some point.
Yeah.
no, dead ass. I was like, yo,
Should I
let
take
me
profit
actually
here?
lock this in. Yeah,
It's like
let me lock
500
this in.
points, 600, 700. Was like, when do you like say like let's get rid of it? Let's just take the bag.
Once we hit 1,000 points, I was like, yeah, there's no point, dude.
He wanted that round number. He wanted that 4-digit number. Like
Yeah, bro.
1,000
And I
points,
closed,
20K.
and I closed. It was like 19,800. It was like 19,800. I was like, god damn it.
But yeah, you did
Wait,
that on 5
your
counts,
50K
bro.
count is at 100K. Yeah, I posted I had a really good London session yesterday. I was up like 14K, and I took an EOD trade yesterday, and I was up like 150 points on 3 minis.
Yeah. Yo, I
Chad,
And then
think
Robinhood.
this is about to move here, guys.
Chad, well, I was gonna say, Chad, 6 p.m. EST. That's when the dashboards update. That's when you'll look to take your withdrawal.
For what?
Someone asked the chat. He said he's over the profit goal or the requirement for payout. If you're at 8 trading days as well,
Oh, for
look
Apex.
for the update. Yeah, look for the update at 6 p.m. and you'll see the dashboard update. What's the dashboard update? You could request payout. Yeah, good stuff, bro. Congrats.
Yeah, they're...
Someone said, "You're lucky I wasn't in that trade. That would have hit BE or hit stop." That's funny.
Damn. I mean, the trade looks like it's gonna go now. For those who still in it, from 750s is where I was looking at it. There's like 5 different entries right now, like retaps. I don't know what is kind of making this price action stuck here.
Bro, it's kind of good though for a change that we're not just running like 5% without.
I'm not used to it now. I'm
Yeah,
ready
that's
for 5%.
true, that's true.
I'm ready
Yeah,
for
yeah,
3%
that's
at
true.
least.
Oh God, we're used to that.
Yeah, I got a little payout too yesterday, bro. It's been nice.
Oh, payout from top one, right? You're like the second
Top
person.
one. Yeah.
You're probably the only only other trader about to get paid. They're about a rug pull right there. Feel like, let's go.
Yeah, bro. I was like, look, please.
Oh, I gotta
Send
trade
the
my
money.
top one account too. I only got one. But I'm just trying them out. Why not?
I might get another one too.
How? You already maxed out, no?
No, remember I had 150Ks and one 100K, and I blew the 100K.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's like $400, right? You get a 5K payout twice there, so you're up 10K already, and you only spent like what 1,000 or something, or 1,200.
Yeah, I think 13 total.
I can't even request payout because I didn't buy the instant payout on demand. So I had to
You
wait
did?
14. I did. I only use up 14 calendar days, the standard. Because I don't mind waiting, but instant payout is nice for just 5 days.
I saved the counts too. I had a nice London session.
Dude, price action is literally stuck right here. I have no idea what's happening. It just stuck here.
Dude, can we get a move? Anyone in chat just waiting for a move? Like,
I think it's a move higher still. Like everything is telling me that, especially the higher timer, the 15-minute. it's just way too bullish to look back. And now we're getting the move here. So I'm happy for those who still got in from 750s. If you're still able to go for this. First scale out, nice. I mean, that was a good wick here. That was almost become a 100-point play there.
We're still kind of just like slow though. I want to see be fluid in delivery here.
This is just burning your SPX, Lanzo. Not doing anything. Wait, is it when did it expire today or?
Yeah.
Oh.
If it goes in the money, though, you should be chilling.
Yeah, I'm still up a little over 4K on these.
So if we move up like 1%, you'll like double your contract right there or triple it.
Oh yeah. We get another push like we got like a little bit before. That sequence past that Asia high. Yeah, these will probably juice up. That's probably when I look to sell. I just have a trolley stop on these and they still have yet to get tagged.
Can we get a rebate code? Smart buying top one. I have a code with them. I'm just not gonna promote them until they have it 2 years, or not 2 years, but like 2 months in. You know, a good smooth stability, and then we'll do the rebate and then we'll give it to anyone who purchased already. But the code is active right now. It's not gonna be confirmed partner until they have stability, which is I think a good call because they're new. This is so different that like price action is moving like normal now. Like it's moving like 10-point candles.
So we're just slow. Not really. Dude, that woman is just ugly.
I want to see something now. Like I feel like we're confirmed more bullish here, especially that closure we invalidate the bearish breaker. If we can wick some of these internal, like that very quick internals, like around 780s on NQ, and then move back up, I think that's gonna be the driver. Let's see. See what we get here.
So bad.
Feels like this clear stops before it goes higher. I think so too. Unless we get a strong closure under 750, then like it's like I can't even look. I can't even think. Oh, yeah, we're moving aggressive. That's how you could be literally plus like 80 points to break even in like one
candle. Yeah.
Same. If this buys back up, I'm just gonna chalk it up. Honestly, I'm just gonna get off live, enjoy my weekend. Because if we sell like this and we see prices wick back up and trade back to highs, there's just no point.
Next 15-minute closure will be at 3 p.m. here. Dude, this is a big knife.
Early gap too, but it's kind of far.
Timber.
Yes.
It's a timber. And if this buys back up, it's price action's done. It's just meant to mess with people.
Yep.
I know inverse this. I need you to full port this on stream right now, okay? This fair value gap we're about to create.
Dog, I'm about to get off. No. I'm about to get off. This has to run lower past the CE, or else I'm completely off. Because that just there's no reason to trade this. If we pump back up here, like long inch, both sides are getting burned.
Yeah, they are, bro.
If we're seeing that type of displacement, we have to seek some type of validation. right? Ideally.
This inversion looks so good, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, what is this? Like, wick
Look at that
all the
5-minute
way
wick,
down. This is,
Guys, look at that 5-minute wick.
yeah. Why? I feel like this is coming too. Like, we're just gonna, like, I mean, I expected a small stop run, but this is like a complete stop run. Whoever tried along this, most likely got stopped all the way out here. And now it's gonna really skyrocket. Wow,
Dude,
this is...
there's no way this 5-minute closes green, yeah?
It's about to. We have
Yo,
45 seconds here.
Dude, I want to take this inversion so bad, bro.
Dude. Chat. What the hell?
I don't know how to trade normal price action, bro.
You see this normal? I don't think it's normal personally.
Or this chop compared to what we had.
Yeah.
This is like seek and destroy in their own way right now. Trying to annoy you aggressively. If you're trying to long and short, just going back and forth, and they're like, you know what? We'll just take both sides out, and then we'll see what happens.
I wonder, dude, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to be mean. There has to be at least one person in the chat who definitely blew a count just now.
It has to be. I mean, there's also probably one person in the chat who made a lot of money just now too.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like if I was trading this at all with real risk right now, I would just be getting fried, personally.
Because like, if you try to cash that knife, I guarantee you try to cash a knife, be like 30 points, 50 points, 80 points of drawdown, and then you're like, fuck, I got blown, and then guess the next ghetto, just straight back up, and now you're in green.
Yep.
The market is farming funded accounts right now. They're taking all your sim stocks.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna target all your liquidation accounts.
For green though, if you're green today, I'd probably say just honestly call it. If you're green, just enjoy your weekend, for real. See what happens here. Brian, when you speak in your mic, do you have your mic pointed all the way up or like higher than your head, or do you have it like next to you?
I literally have it standing on my desk, like it's on my desk, like no inches, and just right there, standing up, straight up. That's all I have it.
Yeah, I've one of those arms where like you go over your head and stuff.
Oh.
I usually like leave it up top over here, so it doesn't get like in the way of my like view. But like when I do like this, you guys could probably hear me a little bit better like this.
Yeah. This is like how you blow all your accounts right now. Just try to like, okay, let's long. Oh, damn it, I'm blown. Let me short now. No, damn it, let me long.
Dead ass. Look at that 1 minute, guys. Fucking disgusting. Yo, what are you guys doing if this wicks back up? What do you do if this 5 minute flips back up?
What are you throwing on the grill? Bro, I really want to see that 4-hour gap though. Like, I think early next week we'll get it. What's the daily looking like? Inside day?
Delete the mic. So what's that? We need a face cam, Brian.
When's
that coming?
It's gonna come in the month. Let's do that. Let's in the month, and then
End of
May.
month.
I feel like that's been saying that like February, March, April, but no, it's going to be for real this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, like, are you serious?
I mean, it's planned. I don't know how would
Bro,
I
it's
do it.
lying
Which
to
is-
you guys.
I also like being able to just like slouch or do whatever I want while these charts. Do I want 1,000 or like 800 people just looking at my face?
Yeah, they want to look at your face. Chat, right? Type 1 if you want to see Brian's face.
You know what
Just
happens
stare
though?
at
If I put my face cam on, all the guests have to put their face cam on. I know Desi's fine with that. He already did his face, but Lanto, you actually have to put yours on too.
Lanto never showed up on stream ever again.
He's like, actually, I'm busy on Fridays now.
Dude, it's just I tried my underwear, so I can't do that.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. What do you mean? I stood up on accident one time. It's GG.
Yo, Lanto, don't ask me how I know. Lanto's not even trolling when he says that shit.
On soul, I'm not. On soul, I'm
This
not.
guy deadass trades in his underwear.
Ask why? Because when we were in Greece.
See, I don't know what's happening there in Greece.
I would wake up and then be in the living room with his underwear on, bro.
Yes.
See,
I'm chilling.
this guy's asking for a question. How you know? How you know, Desi? You guys are just butt naked together?
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, now you're being OD. Nah, it usually be, I don't know.
Get the animated version of you, Brian. They had that on face cam.
Try animated. All right. I mean, we can do some giveaways right now. How do you think we should do it? I can cover it. I got a lot of accounts to ready to give up because I didn't stream this week that much.
How are you doing? Let's ask the chat how you want to do it.
Let me see.
Yo, chat.
We'll start with the number range, okay? We're gonna pick 2 winners.
Dude, Brian, you should do marbles.
I don't know how to do that. Let's just do a guess the number first. We're gonna do 1 to 250, and when we say, we'll start with that first. Just one time though. What is marbles?
It's literally marbles. They click the link and then they put their names in it. It's like they race each other.
Okay.
Race. What do you?
Here, can you each you guys send me a random number from 1 to 250 in the chat? We'll pick 2 winners from this to get 2 out the way.
1 through 250?
Yeah, just 1 to 250. You can do however you want.
Okay, let's see.
You got it? Oh.
Yeah.
Lanto went with a small number. Oh.
Yo, what are you
First one.
doing?
They already guessed already.
GG.
All right, we got 1, and then let me see, Desi. Desi, you got a number?
Yeah.
Which
I
one
was
is
gonna
it?
say.
Oh, okay, let's look through it. See if we can find this number, Desi. So we have Byron already on it. He's the first one, and then we'll do some other fun stuff. Do you see what? Oh, I see. Okay, I think I see the guy. Yep. All right, second guy is MH. So the winner is 7 from Lanto and then 111 from Desi. These 2 guys. If that's one of your name, Byron and MH. Those are the winners for now. We'll do 2 more.
Look at that pump.
Wow.
GG's chat. GG's.
Chat, this makes so much sense. I'm so happy I'm trading this right now.
Bro,
Because what we're doing right now makes complete sense.
Rip so hard.
What we're doing right now, guys, makes complete sense.
We'll do 2 more. How do you guys want to do it now? We can do, if you guys want username, we can try that, but I want something more random, I feel like. Or fun like that. Caught that move? Ridiculous J still trading.
For like her grinding trend lines. Dude, the trend line balance, bro.
Wait, what is this marbles, Desi? Why is chat talking about it?
Marbles is lit. I'm telling you. I used to run it, bro. When I used to own a RuneScape clan, bro. I used to do giveaways.
How quick is it? Like how long does it take?
I don't know how quick. Probably like 10 minutes.
I guess we can set it up. Like, is it like a room and you enter or no?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Let me see.
Marbles. What's the URL?
Put Marvels giveaway. Oh, you gotta get it on Steam, I think. Never mind.
You can't do it like on. Oh well.
Nah. I guess not.
Is Marvels? There's a website. Where's the website?
What's the website, chat? Is there a website? We'll do it next time. We'll figure it out.
They said just do the username.
They want that count.
All right, type your username one time and like the stream. Let's just do it that way. Let's go wrap it up. I don't think I want to stick around for this price action more. But yeah.
Chat. How we feeling, chat?
What are we doing this weekend, guys? Any plans?
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you got
sleep.
UFC. You got UFC tomorrow.
What is it?
Oh yeah, we do. Volk
Volk,
versus
Diego
Lope, whatever his
Lopez.
name
Yeah.
Diego Lopez. Patty Pimlet.
Oh, and Michael
Patty
Chandler.
the Batty.
Who you guys got for that fight?
Honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want
they-
Patty Pimblett to win.
I want to lean
Yep.
Patty too. I think he's
I don't
more.
think Chandler's that good.
But
Yeah.
Chandler, bro, the first round is a mythical fighter, dude.
Remember when he knocked out Max Holloway? He did 3 backflips. Or he did 2 front flips, 1 backflip. Crazy. That was probably like the cleanest KO I've seen in a long time. That leg kick by Chandler. Or was it? No, it was Tony Ferguson. He knocked out. I don't know. That's correct me. I'm a casual.
and you know what, Des? What do you think about this? John Jones right now versus who's it? Who's a
John
current
Jones.
heavyweight?
John Jones.
Who's a current heavyweight right now?
Tom
Tom.
Aspinall.
Who do you got if they fight right now?
Right now, I got Tom Aspinall.
I have to give it to Tom too.
I think prime for prime though, John Jones.
Yeah, prime is
for
different.
sure.
Probably
You
for
guys are
sure
weird.
different.
John Jones wins that.
Okay, who's GOAT status? John Jones, Khabib, or Islam? Like, it's the top 3 right now.
I think Islam's better than Khabib in terms of career.
But who has the GOAT status out of those 3?
Mighty
What do
Mouse.
you consider a goat?
Mighty
just for
Mouse.
the sport?
It's more
Dude,
subjective.
John Jones did drugs though, bro. I don't know. Like, how can you put him in the GOAT conversation?
No,
I mean,
okay,
like,
only
I can't
fighting.
put him-
We're only fighting. We're gonna
One-
disregard
alright,
everything else.
Okay, one fighter to save my life. I'm picking John Jones.
Oh no,
Second,
they're
I'm
not gonna
picking-
fight for you. You gotta think them as the best fighter of all time, basically, without thinking like only their weight class.
Okay. Best fighter of all time. I'm gonna go Islam, man.
Islam.
Dude,
I
I think
mean,
Islam is like.
If it's
perfectly-
1v1 right now, Islam is cooking pretty hard.
I don't know, bro. I don't know who I'm putting.
That's tough, bro. But one guy to save my life, like we're in like
John
Granny
Jones, yeah.
jump John Jones. Yeah.
Bro, give me prime John Jones. He's winning against a bear. On God.
Okay. We're gonna pick
He's
two
a
of the winners here.
psycho.
He's a psycho, bro. He's like literally psychotic, crazy.
He's literally, he said himself. He's a bad guy that tries to act good. That's like scary as fuck.
Like
Okay.
if John Jones didn't have UFC, he'd be in jail, like
Oh, yeah.
on some like murder shit.
That's what Sean Strickland said too. He's like, if I wasn't fighting, like I'd be in jail for murder. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Some people are just, like mentally. It's crazy how we praise those type of people, but they're like mentally just like gone. You know.
Yeah. So giveaway winners, guys. The last 2 for the username is Pepe Sad and Lady District. So we have Byron, MH, Peppy Sad, and Lady District. So you guys can make a ticket on the Discord here, and then someone would handle that.
Someone said rigged.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up here, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, happy Friday, guys.
Happy
Nothing
Friday.
much to
Have a
do
good
here.
weekend.
Enjoy your weekend, guys.
Brian Lanto, I'll catch you guys.